To be providing some information on the anticipated impact of a labour disruption on the services offered by IRCC to clients both in Canada and overseas. I'll start with the services that will remain available for clients. At this time, those using IRCC services will continue to be able to make applications online or by mail. They'll be able to continue to access an online account, and there will be some access to emergency services. Services delivered by our partners as well will also continue. These include things such as visa application centres across the world and panel physician services and healthcare related services that are delivered here in Canada. Services delivered by settlement and resettlement organizations in Canada, including for government-assisted refugees, will still be offered. Settlement services across the country will continue to make sure people have the support they need before, during, and after their arrival in Canada. Government-assisted refugees will continue to receive income support payments, and we're going to continue to provide temporary accommodations for vulnerable groups, including those, for example, who've recently fled the war in Ukraine. Now, I want to focus on the services offered by our IRCC that we do expect to see an impact on. As a result of the labour disruption, we would be at a significantly reduced capacity. Clients should expect to experience serious delays with processing applications across all of our immigration streams. At any given point in time, it's common for us to be managing more than 1 million applications. This is a large number, and we have been working night and day over the past year and a half as we came into the post-pandemic phase to reduce these backlogs, and we were getting very close to restoring service standards across all of our lines of business, and in fact have hit those service standards we enjoyed pre-pandemic for many of them. Unfortunately, the labour disruption will have an impact on the gains that we have made and the work that we've been doing to address some of these backlogs in our inventories since the pandemic. Further, delays could be experienced with citizenship services delivered admissions abroad. Clients with immigration-related appointments will be contacted to reschedule or cancel appointments, and we will also be forced to reschedule all citizenship events. Finally, our response times for those writing to us or contacting us by phone will be significantly impacted. Like everyone else has mentioned, we're going to take every step we can to minimize the impact on real people with very real concerns that could be seriously impacted as a result of any labour disruption. We're going to continue to monitor the situation very closely and ensure we provide whatever services are possible to our clients that they can rely on as quickly and as efficiently as possible, and to continue to keep the public informed on further impacts that may be observed depending on how the next number of days or weeks play out. I'll be happy to join my colleagues in taking what questions you may have and would reflect the comments made by those who spoke before me that we remain at the table and want to work with the union to find a solution that is fair and minimizes the impact on our product. It's common for us to have more than 1 million applications in the inventory at any given moment. Far more than that come in over the course of a year. And we process them as they come in, so the number annually would be much higher. The precise nature of the delays for people who are awaiting visa processing, for example, will depend on the nature of the labour disruption. We do have access to the international network of workers at IRCC who will continue to process what they can with a prioritization, of course, on emergency situations where a person's life may be threatened. I do expect that the impact will be severe, depending on the length of any work stoppage. However, the full scale of the disruption has certain unknown facts that make it difficult to assess with certainty the precise timelines or delays an applicant may face.